Hi, I'm Chris Tilley. I'm a professor of urban planning and I direct the Master of Urban Regional Planning program here at UCLA, the MURP program as we affectionately call it. And I wanted to talk a little bit about the curriculum, what's involved in the two-year curriculum for MURP students. So the Master's overall involves a minimum of 18 courses. Since you're talking about 2 years, 3 quarters, that's 3 courses per quarter on average. There's a relatively small core of required courses. There's 5 courses that are required. 1 economics course, 2 quantitative methods courses, a history and theories of planning course, and then finally an urbanization course, which there's different versions of for different areas of concentration. So there's some flexibility in which course you choose to satisfy the urbanization requirement. So those are the core courses. Typically people load up on those in the first year. At the other end, there is a capstone requirement. The capstone, most typically, the most common option that students take is what's called an applied planning research project, working with a real-life client and doing a significant piece of research that will serve that client. So that's done in the final year, often started in the summer before. That's the most popular option. The other options are a more traditional thesis, which is more research-based, a comprehensive project, which is a group working together with an outside client. So it's sort of a group version of the applied planning research project. And then the final option, which we really discourage students from taking, but it is there as a fallback, is what's called the 2-week exam, where you basically take a set of general exams and use that to demonstrate your mastering of the competencies of planning. In between those two, the things you'll need to do, you'll need to satisfy a fieldwork requirement, which you can do either by actually doing an internship and an internship course, or by showing that you have previous experience equivalent to that. And then the final thing, although it's a big one, is that there are 5 areas of concentration. The areas of concentration are community economic development and housing, transportation policy and planning, environmental analysis and planning, regional and international development, and design and development. Those are the 5 areas of concentration. There's a lot of flexibility. We understand that you don't necessarily fit perfectly in the boxes that we've defined, and you can always waive out of or substitute requirements. But these are guidelines. You'll pick one of those relatively early in your program, work through those requirements as well. So typically those areas of concentration require 5 courses. If you sort of do the addition, you have 5 required courses, 5 area of concentration courses, a capstone, which typically involves 1 to 2 quarters of credit, so let's say 2. So you're up to 12 courses, and then if you do the fieldwork requirement, that may be 13. So there's still 5 electives, even if you're doing 2 quarters in terms of the capstone. So again, a fair amount of flexibility, a lot of options in terms of not just within the planning department, but also the law school and the other resources that UCLA has to offer. So that's basically it. The PowerPoint that I've drawn up has more detail on the requirements, and there's still more detail online. I hope you'll find this program of interest and hope to meet you.